AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Central leading Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. James Newcomb will dig in, currently fifth in the National League in batting to begin play. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Right back up the middle here, and this is past the mound and into center field as the leadoff man reaches to start the night. So the Cubs have the leadoff man on base, but before we get any further, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Torrey Hunter will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit, and trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Boy, very aggressive against him here to start the ball game. He's thrown only 3 pitches, yet 2 of them have been turned into hits. Now, for his sake, you better hope that you can tone that ratio down, or he won't be around too long in this one.
Roger Bernardina will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Might have an idea something's up here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the double steal is on here. Swinging a ground ball to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
And you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of a deal. This looked like a straight double steal, or maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys because the runners do move up, albeit on the ground out.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. Wilson Betemit will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Giants going with the orange jerseys here, including the orange brim on the hat. Like that look. 3 runs already home here. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is there, 2 gone. Jason Castro will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to take it is Carroll. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, it's 3-0 Chicago. Everett Cabrera will dig in, currently 1 spot out of the stolen base lead in the National League. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And there are the stolen base leaders in the National League coming into play. ball one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now, the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Jamie Carroll comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first inning single.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Runners on first with one down. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. And sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Nate Scherholz will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so we can climb over that Mendoza line. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground towards first. And Scherholz will reach. It's a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Cal Daly is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And the 2-out threat will not come. Kevin Valdez will stand in, hoping to just keep riding the hot streak. He's been an exceptionally tough out these last 6 ball games. Swing and an easy grounder to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Hisashi Iwakuma will get his first cuts here. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Sherholtz is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Starling Marte will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
That misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher Ryan Hannigan. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Pitch here fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. This is foul for the first strike. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. James Newcomb will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Newcomb.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Torrey Hunter will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Torrey Hunter.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
And that's not That is not good.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away. Roger Bernardina will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Oh, and he misses it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Alexi Agondo makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Alexi Ogando.
And this is fouled straight back. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But there to take it in is Sanchez, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Everett Cabrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And Bernardino will pull this one in. 2 gone now.
Now, if you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. And you've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy. And this ball just has 0 carry to it.
Jamie Carroll will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top, 3-0. Gabby Sanchez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Gabby Sanchez.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Sherholtz is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman.
And here's the first pitch.
Bellamy.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Jason Castro will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Now for Bellamy, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
All right, let's hold him.
And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. Daly is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number
Kevin
7.
Valdez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside the throw, and he will be nailed at third on a question. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off the 4th inning, first baseman.
Paul Goldschmidt is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Our next telecast comes your way tomorrow afternoon in high definition as these two teams wrap up this 3-game set. And you get a look there at the expected starters for tomorrow's contest. Nate Scherholz will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Cal Daly will dig in. He popped out his first time. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Not close. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That one's in there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Starling Marte will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Fouled straight back. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Kevin Valdez will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled...
And a great start to the 5th. That ball is gone. A home run. Marcus Semien will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. You guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. James Newcomb will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Low throw with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the night here at China Basin. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Ryan Hennigan will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Catcher, Ryan Hennigan.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Alexi Casilla will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a high strike there, 0-1. Out of play off to the right. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled straight back. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Valdez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Yeah, that was a really good battle right there. It took him a lot of pitches to finally get the fly ball out. Now, obviously you're not going to get on base, but I wouldn't consider that a wasted at-bat at all.
Number 5,
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Boy, and that was some kind of effort out there. Here's a look at it. He's charging in hard, and this ball just kicks off his glove right there. This is going to be a base hit all the way, but it was nearly a super play.
Everett Cabrera will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker, strike one. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now. Jamie Carroll will dig in, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Sliced down the line at first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their second run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
Paul Goldschmidt is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, it was a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Cesar Ramos will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Corey Hunter will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Roger Bernardina will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down. Gabby Sanchez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the 1st inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he will get there to make the running. Nate Scherholz will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the 1st out. Cal Daly will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And now the 2nd pitch of the inning is in the air to right, and they have trouble with it in right center. And he's in there easily at 2nd with a 1-out double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and 1 hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into 2nd with an easy double.
Valdez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. That sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Ryan Hennigan will stand in. A strikeout victim his 1st time and then a base hit last time around. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at 2nd base. And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. In the air to right center. And Torrey will make the catch, and the side is retired. Back here in San Francisco, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Wilson Betemit will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to 3rd. And the throw to 1st is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Jason Castro will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Left fielder, Kevin Valdez.
Kevin Valdez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch curveball swung on and missed, strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That's hard hit back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Nothing. Alexi Casilla will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Probably the toughest part of this play here is just to locate the ball, because this thing's not going to stay in the air very long, but he's able to get a beat on it and make the play.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Everett Cabrera will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he's safe. Jamie Carroll will stride in, grounded out his last time through. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Dylan Axelrod will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fouled back. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Bernardina is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. And they'll put the tag on him between 3rd and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. David Carpenter will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Marcus Semien will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Really using that slider to his advantage in this at-bat. It's 0-2. He's gotten that pitch past him twice here. Now, do you push your luck or give him something else?
Let it ride. Keep it out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the 1st out of the inning.
pitcher, Dylan Axelrod.
Albert Pujols will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and there were two down. James Newcomb will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
James Newcomb.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Boy, and Mother Nature is letting us have it right now. It's coming down harder than it has all night.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Sherholtz will get there, and he puts it away to... Andrew Newcomb will be summoned much earlier than he anticipated as he'll try and preserve this one by pitching 2 full innings. Paul Goldschmidt is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
But he keeps his wits about him and hits his pitcher in stride just in time to get the out there at first. Nate Sherholtz will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Moving over is Hunter, and he'll put it away for the second out. Cal Daly will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here we go. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Corey Hunter will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Right fielder, Corey Hunter.
Hit hard back up the middle, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Roger Bernardina is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's a changeup that's pulled toward right center field. Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Gabby Sanchez will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And Sanchez is aboard a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Number 46.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Line drive, base hit left field. Around third and being waved on home. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Jason Castro will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Sherholtz is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Kevin Valdez will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And the route is on now. It's a home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Marcus Semien is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hard hit to third, taken there by Casilla. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Starling Marte will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the 9th as he's in with a 2-base hit. Ryan Hennigan is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. In the air to straightaway center field. Bernardina is there, and he has it for the first out. Alexi Casilla will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Aaron Hill will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at 2nd and 2 away. And that's in there for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
Seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man.
And he drops it.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.